Today, we're going to talk about the Trimble RP T600 at a high level and the capabilities of this tool and how it can be used on a variety of applications and projects. My name is Rob Miller, and today I'm joined by Brian Williams of Trimble. Brian is a market segment manager within the Buildings division at Trimble. Now, as you can see, today we're outside the studio. We're actually standing in our soon-to-be-completed Service Repair Center here in Tampa. So Brian, we'd like to take this opportunity and chat a little bit about the RP T600, and if you would, tell us a little bit about the types of applications and the versatility that this instrument has. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes, Rob. Thanks very much for having me here. So this instrument is specifically designed for construction use and a variety of different trades that you work on a construction site. So this is a perfect example in your space here where you can utilize the tools that this was developed for. So first of all, the instrument is able to be set up pretty much anywhere on the job site. There's no need to level the instrument. It can position itself automatically. And then you're able to take advantage of a variety of ways in which you can use it. So for instance, here you are setting up some interior framing at the moment. So we have a bright green laser that this instrument operates with. So for precise, quick layout, this instrument, you just turn it into laser mode and you start marking out where you need to set up your interior walls. Later on in the project, when you start framing out, you want to maybe put some utilities in there. You might maybe put in some ducting or something like that. You can then use the full range of motion of the instrument to be able to then mark out stuff on the ceiling or whether it be in the wall. So then you can start laying out that sort of, or placing that sort of stuff in the space.
Now you mentioned this instrument doesn't have to be exactly level, right? Yep. So tell us a little bit about that, why that's unique to this instrument.
Yeah, I think that in the past for contractors, we've adopted sort of more survey tools that take a little bit of skill in setting up the instrument. It has to be level to be precise. This has some built-in sensors whereby you can have this out of tilt by up to 10 degrees. So it allows you to be able to optimize where you place the instrument. You don't have to worry about how you set it up. And then with the auto positioning capability, you can pretty much set it up and be up and running in a few minutes.
So technologies are similar to what people would be used to in a survey type total station, but you really have packaged this for the contractor and their specific workflows.
That's exactly right. So taking all that technology that's been developed over many years and applied it so that we can use that technology for contractors who don't have experience with survey type of equipment.
Okay, now you mentioned using the green laser and pointing, to the floor here for doing framing or pointing overhead. So this instrument can be used 360 degrees horizontally and can be used fully overhead as well.
That's correct, Rob, yes.
Okay, now in addition to the green laser, we have a rod here. So if I have line of sight obstructions, material stacked up around here, and the laser can't point straight to it, I use this just like I would with maybe other instruments.
Perfect description. It also allows you to extend the range at which you use the instrument as well. So it broadens the large amount of area that you can cover with this instrument by using the pole as well rather than the laser.
Okay, now let's talk about range, because this is a little bit different tool than a traditional robotic total station surveying type instrument. So what is the range for this type of tool?
Yeah, so the capability of this instrument, we can shoot out to 328 feet.
Okay.
What it's really optimized for is maybe within the 200 feet range, where you're not as, say, a large commercial project like a hospital or something like that, but maybe a commercial space like this one here, it's perfectly suited for that type of range.
Okay, so even if I have a project bigger than this though, depending on where I set up, I still could theoretically cover my entire deck or at least my entire working area of interest for that phase.
Yes, certainly. I think as soon as the building starts coming up out of the ground, this tool can be set up to optimize its use by just moving it to the right location on the job site.
So Brian, I want to thank you for joining me here today in this obviously very different conversation being outside the studio, but I think it's important, the items that you've touched on in talking about the uniqueness of this instrument and making sure contractors realize that this is a special tool that's out there designed just for them and something they should consider when they're looking at positioning technology. So thank you very much.
I appreciate it, Rob.
If you'd like to learn more about the Trimble RP T600, head over to our website at buildingpointflorida.com/RP T600. On behalf of everyone here at BuildingPoint, thanks for watching.